Ed Sheeran doesn't start with Taylor Swift.
We good to go? Oh my gosh.
Wait, are my eyes looking okay?
Hello guys, so if you saw my last video, you know that I just filmed a room tour, and as I was filming that and looking around my room, I realized that most everything in my room is things that I've gotten on sale or I've gotten for really good deals at different places. And so
we decided to share some of our money saving ideas and different bargain stories and examples of good deals that we've got.
So instead of making like a really long video, we decided to do this in categories. So in this video we're going to be strictly talking about charity shops and secondhand stores, and then in some future videos we'll be sharing some other different ways of saving money.
So to start off with, one thing you can do in charity shops and secondhand stores is you can actually barter with people. If you find that the prices of like certain items are too expensive for what they're actually worth, like for example if they've got like a scratch on them or if they've got like a loose thread on some clothing, then you can actually ask them and say like, do you really think that's actually should be that price and stuff, and they might like give you a bit of a discount, and so you can actually get really good deals by doing that.
So from past experiences, me and Bronwen have both realized that a lot of charity shops, especially because they're all like volunteer run and all the people that work there are volunteers, a lot of the people are like old ladies, and so it's tend to work out to our advantage because a lot of times they will not really recognize the value and things, and so they'll give you like really good deals. So they'll be like, oh, that's not very good, just take that for like 50p, and it's actually like something really good. And so yeah, having old people working in secondhand stores is definitely an advantage. And the other thing is, if there's like one regular charity shop or bookstore or secondhand store that you go to, like me and Brown would go to one in our village that's just like really close to our house, and we go there all the time just to constantly check if they have new things. And because we go there so much, we've actually learned the people that will give good deals and the people that will always make us like pay full price. And so that way,
make friends as well.
Yeah, so if you kind of make friends with the people also working there, that tends to help, because you know, or figure out the nice people or the ones that would be willing to give you deals, and that way you can save money just by going in at certain times and, you know, shopping when the deal ladies are there.
Yeah. A funny story of mine, well, of my friends, is just really funny.
Disclaimer, we're not suggesting this, we just thought it was really funny.
Really funny.
Our friend told us the story, and so we just thought it'd be really funny to add, but we're not suggesting you try this.
So basically, she was at a garage sale, and she noticed an item that she really liked. So she asked like the stall owner, she was like, oh, how much is this? And the guy like said like £10 or something, and she didn't think that was worth that at all. So she put the item down and she picked up like a jumper, I think it was, kind of like placed it on top of the item that she wanted. Like it was a smaller item, and then like pondered, just pretend she was pondering and stuff. She's like, oh, I'll take this, and she just scooped up with the item underneath, like nestled in. She was just like, oh, I'll take this, and like didn't really hand over, she just kind of took it, and he's like, oh, that'll be 50p. And then, so that is stealing, but yeah, so I don't suggest this, but it was just a really funny story.
Obviously everyone's going to be looking for different things, but we have found that charity shops usually have really good prices on old books, like vinyl records, and then recently we've also found a bunch of like music sheets and stuff in charity shops as well. So those are like my favorite 3 things to look for in charity shops, yeah. But I mean there's like tons of other stuff you can look for as well.
Another thing you can find in charity shops is actually designer clothes. If you flick through like all the clothes like really quickly, it's not really gonna help. Like you can find items that you actually want, which is fine, but if you check the labels, that you may not be attracted to the item, but it will have like a good designer label, and you can actually go ahead and you can sell that actually. When I've been shopping with my gran, she actually goes to the charity shops and she always checks like the bags to see if there's any leather bags, and she also checks the label inside to see if they're real leather. And once again, if you don't like the items, you can sell them for sure, because leather is really good quality. So just don't go into charity shops and just expect like really tacky clothes and stuff, because you can find really good valuable items and get good use out of them.
When I was in America, there was like a consignment store. Consignment stores are like, I think, my favorite things ever, because they only accept really good brands, but then they sell them for really cheap. And they had this deal on during the summer that was like, fill a bag for $20, and I literally filled the bag. I didn't get one thing that wasn't like a designer brand, and I wasn't just like trying to like get designer brands. I mean, like, all the clothes I really liked and stuff, but it was just,
quality.
I was just saying the designer brand thing to show you, like, normally one of those items, like if you bought them brand new, one of those items would have cost $20, and I got like a whole stinking bag. I think in total I got like 30 items for like $20. That's absolutely
really good.
Crazy. So yeah, it's always worth looking around and finding good stores and good sales and stuff like that, because you can save a lot of money.
So we're going to show you a few items that we got for really good deals at charity shops and second-hand stores. So Hayley, you want to start?
Yep. Okay. The first thing I have to show you is this kind of vintage camera, and it's really cute. And if you saw my room tour, you know that I collect these. And this was the first one that I ever got, and I got it in, it was called a curio shop, but pretty much just, yeah, like a second-hand store. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And I took it up and I said, how much is this? And she was like, oh, well, I'm not sure if it like still works anymore. But obviously I wasn't getting it to like use, I was just getting it because like it's a really cool camera. And so I got this for £2, which is absolutely crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's really good.
So
those are like really expensive as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like obviously I don't want to sell it because I collect them, but if I did want to sell it, I could probably make a little bit of money off of this.
When I was in Canada, I got 2 Hollister jumpers for like, I think it was like £5 each, which is really good. So that's the first one. It's really cute. They're really good quality as well. Like, it's not as if they're like worn down or whatever. And they were only for £5, which is really, really good, because Hollister jumpers are like, I don't know, but they're like £30, £35 or something, maybe more than that.
Before we show anything else, we just wanted to say that we're not like trying to brag at all, like, oh, look at all the stuff I have. But we're almost just like saying like, this is how much cheapskates we are, that we refuse to buy anything until we find on a good deal. But yeah, we just want to encourage everyone, if you don't like have a lot of money in your, or if you're like making a New Year's resolution to save money, that there are definitely ways to save money, and this is just kind of like proof. Next thing I have are some vintage books, which I think I said earlier that I collect them. But all these I've gotten from the second-hand bookstore, literally less than a minute away from my house. And I haven't paid more than £1 for any of these. Like, all these I've gotten on really good deals, or I've just like gotten them in a stack, and they've been like, oh yeah, just, you know, just have the stack for like a couple pounds. And so, yeah, I just
really good.
Really good deals. Really good deals. Find the old ladies.
Find the old ladies, indeed. One day we were in the bookstore charity shop, and we found like these old music sheets, and they're really cute. They've got like really cute designs on the front of them. So we just like, basically we grabbed a huge stack of them, and we just like said like, oh, here you go. Like, how much do you think these would be? The lady was just like, I don't know, dearie, you can just have them for like £1.50 kind of thing. Because
this isn't even like most of them. Like, we actually each had a stack by that tall. I'll show you a picture. We covered my entire bedroom floor. Like, we came home and laid them out to look at them, because we didn't even look through them properly. We literally just kind of grabbed anyone. Like, oh, it's cute, 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 cute. And we just got this stack, and then we came home and looked at them. But yeah, I have a picture, and just my entire bedroom floor is just like completely covered. I went in the other day to browse around, and I saw this music sheet. And I went and asked the guy, I said, oh, how much are the music sheets? Because none of them had prices. And he asked me like, oh, how many do you want? And I was like, oh, just one. And he was like, oh, well, no one really buys those. And so when I went to kind of check out, he just ended up giving it to me for free. I didn't have to pay anything. So that was really nice. The last thing we have to show you, well, I have to show you, is this typewriter that I got it for Christmas, but my parents found it in a charity shop. And I think it was like £7, and that's cray-cray, because it's a single typewriter, and it works perfectly well. Like, I've used it, it still has like ink in it, and it's just really cute. And I'd always wanted a typewriter, but I never expected to get one, because well, the ones that I'd looked up online and stuff, even on like eBay, they were all pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she just found this one in a charity shop one day, and I also have another one that I got in a charity shop. Well, my mom got it in a charity shop, but I can't remember how much that one was, but anyway, yeah, definitely worth looking around because there's a lot of different things you can get. Well, that's all we have for this video. We definitely want to do more of like money saving tips and stuff in other videos, and we'll have different categories for those videos, so be looking forward to seeing those. And if you like this one, comment down below and tell us if there's anything you like to look for or get for
And you can also
secondhand.
like ask questions and stuff, like what you want us to answer next video if you want to.
Yeah. If there's like a specific thing that you're looking for, like a specific type of thing,
we can try our best to like give you tips of how to get it.
yeah. But
Yep.
we're not like professionals.
We're not professionals, but
We just are cheapskates.
well, I mean, no, but we don't really. If we're just stragglers, just like you guys, probably. No, like we're just everyday average people. But we use these tips and tricks, and you can too.
Sorry if a lot of these tips don't really apply to you. For example, if you're like American, ain't no old lady in Goodwill gonna give you something for free. That's just how it works. So this is like really good for people that live in Britain because just of the culture and like different
They're
things
so
like that.
giving and happy, unlike
Yeah.
you Americans.
No, well, Americans, they have secondhand stores. They don't really have charity shops, though. That's the thing.
Canadians are good at this thing, because Canadians have old ladies in charity shops.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed watching this, even if it wasn't like the most helpful thing in the world. But yeah, we'll see you in another video soon. Bye! There we go. Can you see my candles? Can you see your candles?
Wait. Are my eyes looking okay?
Roman, they're fine. You should have before. Seriously, I promise they're fine. Look at me.
Here, check. That looks cute.
That looks so cute. Like, just taking me a couple of selfies.
Shut up. No, it is.
You're gonna have to talk really loud, like this loud, okay?
Try to stay still. Discovered how good we
For what
are.
reason?
For the reason you just said.
Did I say reason? So I said, so we decided, for that reason,
We decided to film this.
places, and so we just went, and so,
So we decided to share. Why is this so hard for me to do?
or save, and then in some future,
Oh, I just looked. Sorry.
and then, so obviously,
Obviously.
obviously, you know,
Did you hear your voice through that squeaky thing? Obviously.
Rheumatism. Was it rheumatism?
It's like, yeah, rheumatism, or
Arthritis, but
arthritis and rheumatism. Is it rheumatism?
rheumatism is such like a
Doesn't sound right.
Walton's thing.
Rheumatism, that's right.
Yeah.
Got my rheumatism tablets.
Yeah. Old books, and so all these books, now it's too dark.
What the heck? Yeah, it says muscle tee, shirt. I don't really have muscles, I have flab, but I don't care. Everyone has muscles, it'd be weird if you were just kind of like,
You would be like that. But anyway.
no, because you wouldn't have enough muscles to move. You wouldn't have like, you'd just be like bones with like a strong flap. Skin flapping off of you, just like, whoa, because it wouldn't have the muscles to keep it secure.
Things, but the things that, the things, I have found
Can you
that,
start this again? Because I was doing an angry face at the start.
remember to look at the camera.
The clothes, like, actually check the labels sometimes. Take your time, and like, you can find like Hollister stuff and like different like expensive items that you can like have for yourself, or you can even just sell later on, because like because like all those items, like why do I keep saying like because all those items have like